Missing Michael Vaughn, Monkey Mondays, where we only cover the facts.
Brandi Vaughn's Light.
Through the darkest nights you never fade, holding on strong to the vows you made. Every step you take, you carry love so true. The world feels brighter just because of you. When the weight is heavy, you still rise, with courage burning in your eyes. Brandi's light, we all see it shine, a beacon of hope through the hardest times. Kindness and strength, your gift each day. Dignity and grace in the words you say. Brandi's light, forever it will glow, guiding us all with the love you show. A mother, a wife, a sister, a friend, the kind of love that will never end. You've moved mountains with the strength you've shown, fighting for justice, never alone. Every tear you've shed has grown a flame. Your light reminds us to do the same. Brandi's light, we all see it shine, a beacon of hope through the hardest times. Kindness and strength, your gift each day. Dignity and grace in the words you say. Brandi's light, forever it will glow, guiding us all with the love you show. Change the world with steady hands. You've built a legacy that will stand through every trial, through every fight. You've shown us all how to live with light. Brandi's light, we all see it shine, the truest heart of love divine. Your spirit lifts us, your soul inspires. Your flame keeps burning, it never tires. Brandi's light, forever it will glow, guiding us all with the love you show. A woman of courage, a soul so bright. The world is better in Brandi's light.
August 25th, 2025.
She is doing well. She sounds good. She is in Salt Lake under the doctor's care, so she is doing really well. So I will go ahead and play you her message for all of you. So here we go.
I am doing okay. I am getting the best treatment possible. I am in the best place, the safest place that I could possibly be for my health needs at the moment. Thank you, everyone, for your continued love, support, and prayers. I really, really appreciate them so much. And our entire family, please continue to pray for our family and hold them up as we get through this together. We will get through this. I am going to get a new liver. I will recover, and we will continue to fight. I love you very much. And thank you again for everything. Be kind and take care of each other. Make each other smile. Do something out of the ordinary, something you wouldn't normally do. Make someone smile today. I'll be in touch.
August 27th, 2025.
In your evening rush, Michael Vaughn's mom is in a Utah ICU tonight. The health scare comes as she awaits justice for her son, Still, who disappeared from their Fruitland home in July 2021. Michael, or Monkey Vaughn, was just 5 years old. Brandi Neal told KTVB several months ago she has a chronic liver disease. She's not taking any calls right now, but her sister did tell KTVB the family needs all the prayers they can get. Brandi was taken by life flight from a Boise hospital last night. She's on the list for a liver transplant.
August 29th, 2025.
Brandi is officially done with all tests and procedures. She is on the list and awaiting the phone call that they have her new liver.
Update on Brandi Vaughn, August 31st, 2025.
Hey everyone, welcome in. I'm not going to say hello to everybody, so I'm just going to say a blanket hello to everyone. I just got an update on Brandi, and I wanted to come on here and hurry up and share it with all of you because it is great news. She just told me that they sent her home yesterday from the hospital. She got the call first thing this morning that they have her a liver. So she is on her way back to Salt Lake to get her new liver. She did it, guys. She did it. She's going to get her new liver. So she will fill me in more when she can, but she is going to get her new liver. Absolutely amazing. So, sigh of relief. She's going to get her liver. She is parking her ass in Victory Lane. Even though the road to recovery is still long, she did it. She made it. She fought and was strong through all of this. She did it. So she is on her way back to Salt Lake City as we speak. It is a little bit of a weight lifted, but we still got to make sure, everything works out, which it's got to. So I just wanted to come on here real quick and share the amazing news with all of you. She got her liver, y'all. She fought long and hard for this moment. She was very, very sick. And there was times, So I just found out, and boom, I hit the live button. So there you guys go. There is the update. She got her liver.
Update on Brandi, September 1st, 2025.
Hey guys, quick update. I just received on Brandi. I spoke with Blue. She said that Brandi had her surgery last night. Everything went well. She is now in recovery. They are going to move her to a different room sometime today. She didn't know when. She did not mention any complications as far as anything in the surgery. She did not mention any complications after surgery. She will keep me updated as any new things develop. Brandi did it, y'all. She parked her ass in victory lane like we said she was going to. Thank you, everybody who sent prayers. Could please continue to pray because she still has a very difficult road of recovery ahead of her. But she is strong, she is tough, and she's got this. I will keep you up to date as I get the updates in, and we will see you all tonight for Monkey Monday. Thank you.
Prayers for Brandi Vaughn and prayers for the donor family. Brandi Vaughn's Light.
Brandi Vaughn's Light. This week, we are stepping away from the timeline of Michael Vaughn's case to honor someone whose love, strength, and devotion have touched so many lives, his mother, Brandi Vaughn. Brandi is not just a mother. She is not just a wife, a friend, or an advocate. She is a woman who has poured every ounce of herself into being the voice for her son, Michael. From the very moment he went missing, she made a promise, a pinky promise, that his name would never fade, his face would never be forgotten, and that she would never stop searching for the truth. Brandi has done more than simply keep Michael's story alive. She has worked tirelessly to change laws surrounding missing children, making sure that families across Idaho and across the country have stronger protections, faster responses, and more awareness than ever before. Her efforts led to what is now known as Monkey's Law, named in honor of her little boy. This achievement alone shows her strength, but it's just one of the countless ways she has fought for her son. Brandi is without a doubt one of the most selfless women I have ever had the privilege to know. She has a heart that radiates kindness, compassion, and resilience, and I can honestly say she's become not just an inspiration, but a true friend. When you meet Brandi, you see immediately that she walks with purpose. Her strength isn't about loud declarations or grand gestures. Her strength is quiet, but unshakable. It's in the way she carries herself, holds her head held high, even in the darkest moments. Her purpose is crystal clear: to be the voice for Michael, to fight for her family, and to keep moving forward, one step at a time. No matter how heavy the burden, Brandi Vaughn, Michael's mother, epitomizes the meaning of a woman on a mission. Her mission has always been to bring her son home. She has done this with dignity, with grace, and with an openness that has allowed the world to walk alongside her through her pain. She has shared her story with us, not because it is easy, but because she hopes that in sharing, she can bring change, awareness, and maybe, just maybe, the answers that will lead her to Michael. But now Brandi needs us. She has given so much of herself, her heart, her time, her fight. And today, it's time for us to give something back to her. She needs our strength. She needs our prayers. She needs us to lift her up as she faces her own personal battle, her own journey, her own fight for life. This is a woman who has asked so little of us. In fact, she has only ever asked for two things. The first, please keep Michael's face out there. Never stop sharing. Never stop remembering. Never let him fade from the world's memory. The second, be kind to one another. That is all. That is Brandi in her pain, in her loss. She asks for nothing for herself, only love for her son and kindness for each other. So today, I am asking you, if you believe in prayer, if you believe in hope, if you believe in the power of lifting someone up in love, please pray for Brandi. Pray for her husband Tyler, a devoted father, standing strong beside her. Pray for Blue, their hardworking and kind daughter who carries so much on her young shoulders. Pray for Bubba, the quiet but powerful presence in the family. Pray for Buggy, the Spitfire who keeps everyone on their toes with laughter and energy. Pray for Grandpa, whose work ethic and determination inspires all around him. Pray for every person close to this family who has stood by their side in their unimaginable journey. Take 1 minute each day to send them your strength. Take 1 minute to bow your head, to lift your heart, and to remember this family who has already carried so much. From the bottom of our hearts, from all of us here at Monkey Monday, we want Brandi to know we love you. We are with you. We pray for you every single day. You are not walking this road alone. You never have, and you never will.
Where is Michael? July 27th, 2021 dawns hot and relentless in Idaho, setting the stage for a day that will forever alter the lives of one family. Brandi Neal, Michael's devoted mother, rises with a sense of anticipation, acutely aware that this day marks the end of her work week and the beginning of a well-deserved break. Her mind buzzes with excitement in the thought of spending precious moments with her spirited children, one of them being her son Michael, lovingly nicknamed Monkey. With a kiss and a promise of return, Brandi bids her family farewell, leaving them in the capable hands of their devoted father, Tyler. Little does she realize that this seemingly ordinary morning will unfold into an unimaginable nightmare. This day unfolds in familiar routine for Brandi Neal, who eagerly anticipates reuniting with her family after a taxing day at work. As the afternoon progresses, Brandi takes a brief break around 4 p.m., reaching out with a phone call to check in on her loved ones. The scene at home appears tranquil. Michael engrossed in his Nintendo Switch game in the living room, while his father Tyler oversees the activity. Meanwhile, the rest of the family is occupied with their own pursuits, creating an atmosphere of warmth and contentment within the household. As the evening progresses, Tyler briefly leaves the living room where Michael is absorbed in his Nintendo Switch game to attend to his youngest daughter's needs. In a routine act of parental care, he changes her diaper and places an order for pizza, anticipating a cozy family dinner. Little does he know, within the short span of 15 to 20 minutes, their lives will be irrevocably changed. Returning to the living room, Tyler is met with a chilling scene. Michael is nowhere to be found. Panic sets in as he frantically searches every corner of their home and the surrounding area. His mind racing with unanswered questions. How could Michael have vanished without a trace? The front door, notoriously stiff and loud, presents an implorable escape route, which means he probably used the garage door to escape. With mounting dread, Tyler makes two urgent phone calls, one to the authorities and the other to Brandi, his voice trembling with fear and desperation. Brandi, shaken by the urgency in her husband's tone, springs into action, racing home at breakneck speed, her mind reeling with uncertainty and dread. The police respond swiftly to Tyler's distress calls, arriving on the scene as Brandi arrives home to a flurry of activity. Neighbors, drawn by the commotion, join the search for Michael, unaware of the daunting journey that lies ahead. Fruitland's Chief of Police J.D. Huff leads the investigative efforts, his cautious approach withholding crucial details as the community braces itself for the task ahead. In the midst of uncertainty, one thing remains clear. The road ahead will be fraught with challenges, testing the resolve of all involved in the search for answers. As the investigation into Michael's disappearance continues, his family remains resolute in their belief that he will return home. Their unwavering determination, coupled with the outpouring of support from the community, serves as a testament to their enduring hope and love that define their bond with Michael. Throughout Fruitland, reminders of Michael's disappearance persist, serving as a poignant reminder of the community's united effort to find him. Authorities continue to urge anyone with information to come forward, emphasizing the importance of community cooperation in the search for Michael Vaughn, as helicopters, drones, trained dogs, and hundreds of volunteers tirelessly comb the area. Hope remains that Michael will be found and justice will be served.
Please, please, bring Michael home, please, please, please.
He's beyond missed and beyond loved, and we need him. We need him.
He's coming home, and we're waiting for him. We're all waiting for him. Every single one of us are waiting for him, and we are going to bring him home.
The front yard where he once played, where his laughter used to echo, now stands as a painful reminder of the moment everything changed. Posters with Michael's bright blue eyes and golden blonde hair still line the streets. His face is printed on flyers, billboard, and news headlines. But after 3.5 years of searching, the question that haunted this town from the beginning remains the same. Where is Michael? A summer evening that changed everything. That fateful evening in July 2021 started like any other. Michael, affectionately known as Monkey, was at home with his devoted father, Tyler Vaughn, and siblings, while his mother, Brandi Neal, finished a long day at work. He played on his Nintendo Switch, unaware that within an hour, his world and the world of everyone who loved him would be turned upside down. Sometime between 6:40 p.m. and 7 p.m., Michael disappeared. Tyler, only momentarily stepped away, tending to his infant daughter, returned to the living room to find Michael gone. At first, panic hadn't set in. Perhaps Michael had slipped outside, eager for adventure, as he often was. But as the minutes ticked by, Tyler's frantic calls went unanswered. He searched the house, the yard, the street. Nothing. Michael had vanished. At 7:04 p.m., Tyler called Brandi at work. Then at 7:21, the call was made to 911. The Fruitland Police Department responded immediately. Neighbors joined in, scouring backyards, sheds, and fields. Flashlights cut through the darkness as search parties worked deep into the night. Michael was nowhere to be found. In the days and weeks that followed, hundreds of law enforcement officers, search dogs, helicopters, and drones combed through every possible location. They searched fields, irrigation ditches, Snake River, and even local landfills. But Michael left behind no trail, no clues. At first, authorities considered that Michael might have wandered away, but by November 2021, Fruitland Police Chief J.D. Hubb publicly stated, "We now believe Michael was abducted." The shift in the investigation was devastating. The idea that Michael had simply gotten lost was painful, but the thought of someone taking him, that someone out there knew what happened, was almost unbearable. Key pieces of information emerged. A man walking near Southwest 9th Street in dark clothing and a white t-shirt was seen in the area, but his identity remained unknown. The Vaughn family was no longer a focus of the investigation, and the family fully cooperated with authorities.
Long, thorough investigation. The family is not a focus of our investigation at this point. They are continuing to fully cooperate with us. Today, as members of this community, we continue to agonize with the family.
By July 2022, the police had followed over 1,000 tips and conducted hundreds of interviews, but still no suspects had been publicly named. Michael's case stretched beyond Idaho. His name appeared in news reports across the country. His face shone on national television, and even the FBI joined the search. But despite a massive effort, there were no confirmed sightings of Michael. A mother's plea, a community's hope.
For Brandy Neal and Tyler Vaughn, every day without their son is unbearable. Brandy has begged for answers, pleaded with the public, and held on to hope that Michael is out there somewhere. In a vigil marking the 1 year anniversary, Brandy stood before crowds of supporters, tears in her eyes. "We need Michael home," she said, her voice breaking. "If someone knows something, please, please come forward." The $50,000 reward for information still stands. His missing child poster still lines store windows and bulletin boards. His family refuses to stop searching, but the silence remains. Where is Michael? Fruitland has not forgotten. The police remain dedicated to the case. The community still holds out hope, and Michael's family still waits desperately for the day their little boy comes home. As time stretches on, one thing is certain: Michael Vaughn is still missing, and someone out there knows what happened. Then, in November 2022, a major development shook the case. On November 11th, authorities executed a search warrant at the home of Sarah and Stacy Wandra, located at 1102 Red Wing Street in Fruitland, just minutes from Michael's home. This search was prompted by a credible tip, leading investigators to initiate an extensive excavation in the backyard. The following day, November 12th, Sarah Wander was arrested and charged with failure to report a death. Court documents later revealed that Sarah had allegedly known Michael's body was once buried in her backyard and had since been moved. In a chilling statement to authorities, she claimed that God told her Michael's remains were in her yard. Between November 14th and 16th, excavation efforts intensified at the Wanderers' property. Investigators removed sections of concrete and dug up the backyard in their search for Michael's remains. The Fruitland Police Department, FBI, Idaho State Police, and other agencies collaborated on the search. Despite their confidence that Michael's remains had been at that location, they were ultimately unable to recover them. On November 21st, Sarah Wander was deemed incompetent to stand trial. A judge ordered her committed to a state mental health facility for treatment, delaying legal proceedings. The charge of failure to report a death remained pending until her mental competency could be restored. By December 2022, law enforcement named additional suspects. Investigators publicly identified Brandon Shurtleff and Adrian Lucian as individuals who were present at the Wander home around the time of Michael's disappearance. Shurtleff has since relocated to North Dakota, while Lucian was thought to be in Iowa. Meanwhile, Stacy Wander, already in custody on unrelated federal charges, was also under scrutiny. In January 2023, law enforcement continued searching for Michael's remains, following new leads and reviewing evidence. Michael's parents, Brandy Neal and Tyler Vaughn, remained vocal, pleading for answers and urging those responsible to come forward. Between February and April 2023, legal proceedings stalled due to Sarah Wander's continued commitment to a mental health facility. Investigators pressed forward, re-examining witness statements and potential evidence, while repeatedly urging anyone with knowledge of Michael's fate to cooperate. By May and June of 2023, frustration over delays in the case mounted. Michael's family, alongside supporters, continued to push for justice, organizing vigils and amplifying Michael's story across social media. Brandy Neal voiced her deep frustrations with the slow pace of justice and the lack of new developments. Despite this, law enforcement assured the public they were not giving up. June 2023 marked a heartbreaking milestone, Michael's 7th birthday, and the 2 year anniversary of his disappearance was coming up in July. Vigils were held in his honor as his loved ones and the community rallied for answers. Law enforcement reaffirmed their belief that multiple people were involved in concealing Michael's remains, vowing to continue their pursuit of justice. The second year of Michael Vaughn's case was defined by key revelations, yet his whereabouts remain unknown. The search of the Wander property was a pivotal moment, but the failure to locate his remains raised serious concerns that evidence had been removed. Authorities identified multiple individuals as having knowledge of what happened, yet legal progress was hindered by Sarah Wander's mental competency. Despite the challenges, law enforcement and Michael's family remained determined to uncover the truth and bring Michael home. As the case continued, efforts to keep Michael's name and face in the public eye remains crucial. In July 2022, a year after Michael went missing, Michael was included in the Homeward Bound program, an initiative designed to increase awareness of missing children. This program, a collaboration between Idaho State Police and the trucking industry, places images of missing children on semi trailers that travel across the country, ensuring their faces are seen by thousands of people on highways and in the cities far beyond their hometowns. For Michael's family, seeing his image on a truck was both heartbreaking and hopeful. It was another way to spread his story, a constant reminder to the world that he is still missing and that someone, somewhere, might hold the key to bringing him home. The Homeward Bound program is a powerful tool in the fight against child abduction, using everyday transportation routes to reach potential witnesses in places law enforcement might not otherwise reach. For missing children like Michael Vaughn, this program represents hope. Hope that a single sighting, a moment of recognition, or a long forgotten memory will finally lead to answers. As Michael's case continues, his family, law enforcement, and advocates remain committed to finding Michael. With programs like Homeward Bound, his face will continue to travel across the country, ensuring that his story is never forgotten and the search for Michael never stops. July 27th, 2024 marked a solemn anniversary in Fruitland, Idaho. 3 years since 5-year-old Michael Vaughn disappeared from his neighborhood, affectionately known as Monkey. Michael's absence continues to leave a profound mark on the community, yet through heartbreak, the resolve to bring him home has never wavered. To honor Michael and raise continued awareness, dozens of community members took part in a special awareness ride, an echo of a similar event held back in 2021. Motorcycles, cars, and trucks gathered at the Chevron on Highway 30 and 95 before making their way past the Vaughn home and ending at Fruitland City Park. The ride served as both a tribute and a call to action. Today marks 3 years, said Michael's mother, Brandy Neal, but this community still has hope, and that gives us strength. The Fruitland Police Department confirmed that it submitted a full case file and probable cause affidavit to the Fayette County Prosecutor's Office in July 2023, 1 year before the third anniversary. The submission named Sarah and Stacy Wander, Adrian Lucian, and Brandon Shirtliff as individuals believed to have knowledge of what happened to Michael. Though officials have described the case as strong, no criminal charges related to Michael's disappearance have been filed as of April 2025. Prosecutor Mike Duke stated back in October 2023 that charges were expected, but cited the immense complexity of the case, which includes terabytes of investigative material. This is not a cold case, Police Chief J.D. Huff emphasized in January 2025. We're still receiving credible tips, and we're working every single day to find Michael. In July 2024, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children released a new age progress photo showing that Michael might look like at age 7. We believe we have a firm understanding of what happened on July 27th, 2021, Chief Huff said. Now we're waiting on the prosecutor to move forward with this case. Despite public denials from Stacey Wander, including a 2024 KTVB interview where he claimed he knew nothing about Michael and wasn't even around, a very different story emerged from earlier evidence. On January 16th, 2025, Randy Neal publicly released body cam footage from November 2022. The video shows Stacy Wandra speaking to detectives via FaceTime from the Washington County Jail, stating he watched his wife Sarah Wandra bury Michael in their backyard. In the footage, Wandra points to the exact location near trees and describes the burial in detail, saying Michael was wrapped in a white or black garbage bag. He claimed he didn't help due to his physical state at the time.
I mean, it should be a garbage bag.
Okay, what color is the garbage bag?
It would either be white or black. We only had 2 colors.
But said Adrian Lucien was present while denying Brandon Shirtliff's involvement. This video contradicts Wandra's later statements to media where he denied ever seeing Michael and claimed there were no signs of any digging on the property. We should have everything intact, Wandra says in the 2022 footage, even referencing duct tape that may have still been over Michael's mouth.
Is the duct tape still going to be over his mouth?
It should be.
Brandi Neal says she and the YouTube channel Clutch Them Pearls obtained the video through a public records request last spring. She chose to release it to remove public focus, not to criticize investigators, but to encourage actions. Fruitland police later confirmed the video's release was unintentional, explaining it became public after a 2023 request made to the Washington County Sheriff's Office. Neither the Fruitland Police Department nor the Payette Prosecutor's Office authorized the release. Remarkably, just hours after the video was posted online, one of the 4 key suspects reportedly contacted Fruitland Police Department. On March 27, 2025, Stacy Wandra was sentenced to a year in prison for violating the terms of his supervised release. Sarah Wandra remains incarcerated until at least 2026 for unrelated charges, including aggravated assault and evidence tampering. Both remain suspects in Michael's case, along with Adrian Lucien and Brandon Shirtliff. A mother's plea and a community's promise. Michael Vaughn, nicknamed Monkey, was last seen in the summer of 2021. His mother, Brandi Neal, continues to fight for answers. Please, she says, keep sharing Michael's beautiful face. Someone knows what happened. We need these suspects to be held accountable. How to help. If you have any information about Michael Vaughn's disappearance, please contact Fruitland Police Department at 208-642-6006, Payette County Prosecutor's Office at 208-642-6096, Crime Stoppers at 208-343-COPS, or email tips to findmichael@fruitland.org. Michael Joseph Vaughn, lovingly called Monkey, was born on June 24, 2016, to parents Brandi Neal and Tyler Vaughn. With a lively spirit and a love for adventure, Michael is the essence of joy. His striking blue eyes and golden blonde hair, paired with his playful natures, have captured the hearts of everyone who knows him. Tragically, Michael went missing on July 27, 2021, in Fruitland, Idaho, at just 5 years old. Michael, who is 3 feet 7 inches tall and weighs about 50 pounds, was last seen wearing a light blue Minecraft t-shirt, dark blue boxer briefs, and sandals. Despite tireless efforts from the community and law enforcement, his whereabouts remain unknown. Investigations revealed that Michael was taken near his home on Southwest 9th Street in Arizona between 6:40 p.m. and 7 p.m. The Fruitland Police Department urges anyone with information to come forward by calling 1-208-642-6006 or dialing 911. The community's continued support and vigilance are essential in bringing Michael safely back to his family. The Fruitland Police Department urges anyone with information to come forward. If you know anything, call or text 208-343-COPS or email findmichael@fruitland.org. Every piece of information matters. Michael deserves to be found.
You can't take one of our most precious citizens from us and ever expect us to stop.
He's coming home.
Golden hair catches the breeze. Eyes like the morning, soft and free. She hums a tune, the world leans in. Brandi's light, where it begins. She paints the sky with every smile. Walk beside her, stay a while. Oh, Brandi, Brandi, our heart's a song. You make the weak feel brave, the lost belong. Oh, Brandi, Brandi, the world shines through every color.
Hope is why we're here.